Seniors, this natural supplement can help you build muscle after 60. What if the weakness you've been feeling lately wasn't just age? What if the reason you struggle with stairs, feel sore after a short walk, or wake up tired wasn't inevitable, but reversible? Here's the truth: after 60, our muscles don't disappear overnight. They fade quietly, one missed meal, one skipped stretch, one overlooked nutrient at a time. But it doesn't have to stay that way. Today, I'll show you 3 natural powders backed by real science, used by real seniors that could help restore your strength, ease your joints, and make you feel like you again. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need to lift heavy weights. What you need might already be in your kitchen cabinet. So if you want to keep walking confidently, lifting grandkids, or simply living on your own terms, stay with me to the end. And hey, if this feels like something your future self might thank you for, go ahead and tap that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. Because the road to strength after 60 starts with one small step, let's take it together. Part 1, the silent thief. By now, you may be wondering what exactly is taking our strength away as we age. It's not laziness. It's not bad habits. It's something deeper, something silent. Doctors call it sarcopenia, but most people just feel it as getting old. According to the CDC, adults over 60 lose up to 3 to 8% of muscle mass each decade. By 70, it's common to lose nearly 15%. Yet most seniors don't even realize it's happening until one day. They can't lift a suitcase, rise from a chair without using their hands, or walk more than a block without resting. Here's what makes it worse. Our bodies become less efficient at using protein. Hormones that trigger muscle growth decline. Inflammation rises quietly inside us, interfering with recovery, and many of us move less due to pain, stiffness, or simple fear of falling. But here's what nobody tells you. You can slow it down. You can even reverse it naturally. And it doesn't require complex workouts or prescription drugs. The key is to feed your muscles what they need. Not just calories, but the right building blocks. That's where the first natural support comes in a humble powder that's been hiding in plain sight for decades: whey protein. Not just for athletes, not just for bodybuilders, but for every senior who wants to keep carrying groceries, lifting loved ones, and getting out of bed with confidence. And you don't have to believe the hype. Let's look at the science and why timing, type, and consistency matter more than quantity. Let's dive into that next. Part 2, whey protein, not just for bodybuilders. Whey protein may sound like something you'd see at a gym, but don't let that fool you. For seniors, it could be one of the most effective tools for holding on to strength and mobility. Here's why it matters. As we age, our muscles become resistant to the protein we eat. This means your usual chicken, eggs, or beans may no longer give your body what it needs. A 2016 study in the Journals of Gerontology showed that older adults need about 40% more protein per meal to trigger the same muscle-building response as younger adults. Whey protein is rich in leucine, an amino acid that helps switch on muscle repair, especially when paired with light activity. This is especially powerful when taken at the right time. Studies show that consuming 20 to 30 grams of whey protein within 30 to 60 minutes after exercise maximizes muscle synthesis. That exercise doesn't need to be intense. It can be a walk around the block, climbing stair, or using resistance bands. This habit helps prevent muscle breakdown and encourages new growth, even after just 15 minutes of movement. Beyond muscle, whey protein offers other hidden benefits. It stabilizes blood sugar, reducing energy crashes and cravings. It supports the immune system, especially in older adults with weaker defenses. It keeps you fuller longer, helping maintain a healthy weight naturally, but not all whey is created equal. Here's what to look for. Choose grass-fed whey concentrate or whey isolate. Avoid powders with artificial sweeteners, gums, or ingredients you can't pronounce. Aim for at least 20 grams of protein per serving, and consider flavorless or lightly flavored options if you're sensitive to taste. Many seniors I've worked with simply add it to almond milk or warm water for a quick shake, morning oatmeal for a protein-rich breakfast, smoothies with spinach, banana, and berries, making it feel more like a treat than a supplement. A 2018 clinical trial in older women found that after 12 weeks of daily whey protein combined with light resistance training, participants gained over 1.5 kilograms of lean muscle mass, improved balance, and felt more energetic throughout the day. This isn't about building big muscles. It's about being strong enough to get out of the car without help, carrying groceries up the stairs, dancing at your granddaughter's wedding without fear of falling. Whey protein is a simple step that rebuilds what time has chipped away. But remember, muscle isn't just about bulk, it's about the structure that holds it. That structure depends on something many seniors overlook: collagen. And that's where we're headed next. Part 3. Collagen, the framework your muscles rely on. You've just learned how whey protein helps rebuild muscle, but here's the missing piece. Your muscles can't function well if the frame around them is falling apart. That frame is made of something vital: collagen. Collagen isn't just a beauty buzzword. It's the most abundant structural protein in your body, and it's what keeps your joints smooth, tendons elastic, ligaments flexible, and bones strong. But starting in our mid-20s and accelerating after 60, collagen production begins to slow dramatically. After 60, your body may produce up to 50% less collagen than in youth. That's why your knees creak, your hips feel stiff, and it takes longer to bounce back after activity. Many seniors mistake this for arthritis alone, but it's often a sign of weak connective tissue. Collagen peptides are one of the most effective ways to restore that inner structure. Peptides are collagen broken down into small, absorbable units that your body can actually use. They're rich in amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, essential for rebuilding joints, tendons, and ligaments. Studies like a 2014 trial in the British Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who took collagen peptides for 12 weeks reduced joint pain by 43%. Even better, collagen is effortless to use. Stir a scoop into coffee, tea, or soup. It dissolves without taste or smell. Add to smoothies or oatmeal for a boost you won't even notice. Aim for 10 to 20 grams per day, and be consistent. Effects build over weeks. There's one more trick for your body to properly use collagen. It needs vitamin C. Drink a small glass of orange juice or eat berries with your collagen. Or choose a collagen powder that already includes vitamin C. When seniors start adding collagen, the changes are often subtle but powerful. Less grabbing the armrest when rising from a chair, longer walks without nagging joint pain, more confidence moving through the day, with fewer limitations. And while muscle and joint support is the focus, there's more. Collagen has been shown to increase bone mineral density, especially in postmenopausal women. It also supports skin elasticity and hydration, giving seniors a more vibrant, rested appearance. Think of collagen as the bolts and beams in the house of your body. Without them, even the strongest muscle can feel unstable. But here's the problem. Many people stop here. They think protein and collagen are enough. But there's one more issue that quietly robs strength after 60: inflammation and oxygen delivery. That's why the third powder we'll explore isn't just about structure, it's about energy. And it comes from one of the oldest life forms on Earth: spirulina. Part 4. Spirulina, nature's tiny powerhouse for aging muscles. While whey protein and collagen help you build and stabilize muscle, there's one more piece of the puzzle we haven't covered: how your muscles stay energized and recover efficiently. And this is where spirulina comes in. Spirulina is a blue-green algae that's been used for centuries in various cultures, but only recently has science caught up to its incredible benefits for older adults. Spirulina is a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids, a rare trait in plant-based foods. It's especially helpful for seniors who eat less meat or follow vegetarian diets. A 2017 review published in Oxidative Medicine and Cellular Longevity highlighted spirulina's ability to reduce inflammation and improve muscle endurance in older subjects. But what makes spirulina truly special is its effect on energy and oxygen delivery. It's rich in iron, a critical mineral that helps transport oxygen through your blood. Without enough iron, even light activities like walking or folding laundry can feel exhausting. Unlike iron pills, spirulina is gentle on the stomach and doesn't cause constipation. Spirulina also provides essential electrolytes for muscle function. Magnesium and potassium support muscle contraction and reduce cramps. Deficiencies in these minerals often show up as twitching legs, night cramps, or fatigue. One of spirulina's most powerful compounds is phycocyanin, the pigment that gives it its deep green-blue color. For me, phycocyanin is a potent antioxidant with anti-inflammatory effects. It helps protect your muscles and joints from damage caused by low-grade chronic inflammation. It's been shown to promote faster recovery after physical activity, even in seniors with arthritis or diabetes. There's also evidence that spirulina helps enhance circulation. It boosts nitric oxide production, which helps relax and widen blood vessels. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles, improving stamina and reducing soreness. Using spirulina is simple, but consistency is key. Start with 1 or 2 teaspoons per day and gradually increase to 1 teaspoon. Mix it into orange juice or pineapple juice to offset its earthy flavor. You can also add it to smoothies, soups, or salad dressings for those who dislike the taste. Spirulina tablets are a great alternative. A 2020 study in Frontiers in Nutrition found that seniors supplementing with spirulina experienced improved grip strength, better walking endurance, and reduced inflammation markers after just 8 weeks. The best results come from choosing organic, third-party tested spirulina, grown in clean water sources like Hawaii or California. So while spirulina might look like pond scum, it acts like a supercharged multivitamin for your muscles, joints, and immune system together. Whey builds, collagen holds, spirulina fuels. But here's the thing, none of these will work unless you actually use them. And many seniors delay action until their bodies force them to stop. In the next section, we'll talk about what happens when you do nothing, when weakness becomes the new normal, and how to break that cycle before it's too late. Part 5, what happens if you do nothing? Let's pause here. You've just learned about 3 powerful, natural ways to protect your muscle, bones, and joints. But maybe you're still thinking, it's too late for me, or I'm not the supplement type, or I'll start next month. But here's the hard truth, doing nothing has consequences. Muscle loss doesn't stop on its own, it accelerates after 60. According to the NIH, adults over 70 lose muscle at twice the rate of those in their 50s. By 80, many seniors have lost over 30% of their muscle mass, often without realizing it. And it's not just about muscle. Weaker muscles mean more stress on your joints, causing faster wear. Poor mobility leads to increased risk of falls, the leading cause of injury-related death in Americans over 65. The CDC reports that 1 in 4 seniors falls each year, and over 800,000 are hospitalized because of it. But the physical impact is just the beginning. Doing nothing also takes a toll emotionally. Many seniors begin to avoid social events due to fatigue or fear of embarrassment. Independence slowly erodes. First, it's needing help up the stairs, then relying on a walker. Studies show that loneliness and physical decline go hand in hand, increasing the risk of depression by up to 60%. You may not notice the change overnight. It's subtle. You start skipping daily walks. You sit longer between chores. You stop kneeling in the garden because it takes too long to get back up. Until one day, the things you used to love become too difficult, and the life you enjoyed quietly slips away. But it doesn't have to end that way. The decline is not inevitable, it's just gradual. And because it's gradual, it can also be reversed with small, consistent changes. It's never too late to give your body the raw materials it needs to rebuild. Remember, no one expects you to become a bodybuilder, but being strong enough to lift your laundry, open a tight jar, or get out of bed without help, those are wins worth fighting for. This isn't about avoiding aging, It's about aging with intention. And the good news, you don't need to overhaul your life. In the next section, I'll show you how to build a simple, effective daily routine with the powders we've discussed. No strict diets, no complex plans, just a few tiny shifts you can start this week to feel stronger, steadier, and more in control again. Part 6, Daily Routine. How to integrate these powders easily. So now you understand the why. But let's talk about the how, because the truth is, even the most powerful powder can't help if it just sits in your cupboard. The good news, these natural tools work best when used consistently and simply, no strict diets, no complex meal plans. Here's a realistic sample day that many seniors find manageable and energizing. Morning, 7-9 a.m. Add 1 scoop of collagen peptides to your coffee, tea, or oatmeal. After light activity, 9-11 a.m., enjoy a whey protein shake with almond milk or water within 30-60 minutes of walking, stretching, or gardening. Afternoon, 2-4 p.m., stir 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of spirulina into orange juice or blend into a smoothie. That's it, 3 small actions that take less than 10 total minutes, yet feed your muscles, joints, and cells at the right times of day. Here's why timing matters. After light activity, your body's more responsive to muscle-building nutrients like whey and leucine. Collagen in the morning supports connective tissue and joint lubrication throughout the day. Spirulina in the afternoon helps replenish minerals and improve oxygen flow when energy dips. Consistency makes the difference. A 2021 study in Nutrients Journal found that seniors who took collagen daily for 3 months improved joint mobility and balance by over 30%. Regular whey intake post-exercise has been shown to improve muscle quality in older adults by enhancing fiber density. Spirulina users reported reduced fatigue and improved walking performance after just a few weeks. Tips for staying on track. Set reminders on your phone or leave the powders next to your coffee maker or sink. Use a small notebook to track how you feel each week. Energy, pain, mobility. Keep recipes simple and enjoyable. Don't overcomplicate it. Budget-wise, here's another reason to consider this path. A high-quality tub of whey or collagen costs around $30–40 and lasts about a month. Compare that to a single copay for physical therapy or prescription pain relievers. These powders are often more affordable, less invasive, and more sustainable in the long run. And perhaps most importantly, you'll begin to feel like yourself again, able to move without hesitation, carry out tasks without dread, engage in moments of joy, playing with grandkids, cooking, or walking with a friend. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. And as we head into our final section, I want you to ask yourself, what would it feel like to wake up tomorrow with more strength, more confidence, and a body that supports your independence, not limits it? That future is within reach. Let's take a breath together. You've made it through the science, the stories, and the solutions. And here's the most important thing I want you to take away. It's not too late. Your muscles haven't given up on you. Your body hasn't stopped trying. It just needs a little more support and a little more consistency. Whey builds. Collagen holds. Spirulina fuels. Together, they don't just improve muscle, they restore dignity, independence, and quality of life. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to give your body the tools to be more of who you've always been. So try one thing this week, just one. Maybe it's adding collagen to your morning coffee. Maybe it's sipping a protein shake after a walk. Maybe it's trying a teaspoon of spirulina with your juice. And as you feel the small changes, build less soreness, more energy, easier movement. I hope you'll come back here and tell us. Comment below, share what worked, ask questions. And if this video helped you or gave you even one hopeful thought, please hit the subscribe button so we can keep walking this journey together. Because you're not done yet. There's more strength, more joy, more life ahead than you think. And it all starts with just one scoop, one step, one day,